this is Tammy from Tammy Colors 2, and full disclosure, this is a totally non-coloring related video. My husband and I worked at Origins Game Fair in a booth, which is a game convention here in Columbus, Ohio, every year. Usually it's in June, around Father's Day. However, everything got pushed back this year, and it was much smaller. They had Gen Con about a week or two ago also, which is in Indianapolis, which is, I think, America's largest game convention. And we normally work there, but however, the people we work for aren't necessarily going to conventions right now. So if you didn't know, my husband is in the game industry. It's kind of how we met. I will be doing my the story of William and I this week, I promise. I was trying to do it last week and I just got too busy with the show and stuff like that. So I have some games and some random things I picked up. This does not happen very often. we do buy games, we do get games. Part of my husband gets a copy of all the games he works on. So some of the games I got are games that he worked on, and some I bought. I know a lot of people in the game industry. I know a lot of game manufacturers, and they're wonderful people. I have so many friends and so many wonderful acquaintances that I have gained through my husband and our travels, and it's really fabulous. It's a great community. I'll probably piece together videos, and I actually took some video at the convention, which is not very long, like a minute, you know. So just to give you an idea of what it looks like being in a game convention. Although this one was still not, I mean, it was maybe a third of the size as it normally is. So, there is that. You know, everything is smaller this year. I was leery about going, but my husband needed to work, and everyone was very careful, and everyone wore masks, and it was very, I was comfortable. I mean, sometimes gamers can encroach upon your space a little more than you want to, but I think all people are like that. So, but I didn't feel terribly uncomfortable at any point in time. So that being said, this is the Origins logo, and this is just a little notebook that I picked up. So I'm probably gonna have to piece this video together because I have so many things. What is this? What is Norse Foundry, you ask? If you didn't know, I collect dice. Sort of. I'm not like a true dice collector. I don't go pick up all the new dice that every company produce. I just pick up ones that I like. I have a ton of dice, like I need dice, but these are gorgeous. Norse Foundry makes amazing dice. And these came in a tin. So these are metal. It's a D20 set. Get one out. And it's purple and blue, and those are actually little skulls if you can't see them. But they have a bunch of different colors of metal. They have glass, and I just fell in love with these, and I had to get them. And he's like, oh, they have rounded, you know, corners, so, you know, they're not sharp or anything. Some dice have sharp corners. But that's one thing I picked up. My pretty D20 set, and yes, I will use them. I use what I buy. I'm pretty sure there's nothing I get that will not be used, even my antiques. Then, this is a super cool thing. This is a metal D100. Yes, it's actually, I think, bigger than a golf ball. It has 100 sides, and I got it from Foam Brain. It's the name of a game company, and there you go. You roll it, and then you honestly need a dice tray because it's going to roll forever. But when it stops eventually, the number that's up, like 61, that's the number. So what do you need a 100-sided die for, you ask? Nothing. There is no game that requires a 100-sided die. It's totally a... and I just wanted it. Here's another thing. Oh, here's Foam Brain Games logo. So these are... I have to get them open. There we go. Let me see if I can find the D6 because I think you'll be able to see it. These are... oh, man, can you see it? I need my glasses. Hang on, so I can see it. You can probably see it, but I can't see it. All right, there he is. Let me get a piece of paper. Hang on. Paper. I have to have a piece of paper somewhere, don't I? Oh, here we go. I'm gonna use my book. So it's a pirate ship in a die. Actually, it's called Fishing Boat, but oops. Yeah, it looks like, and it's got a little, it's on the water and stuff. Isn't that cool? I had to. Every one of them has a little fishing boat inside, a little pirate ship, and it looks like it's floating on water. And it's a D20 set. I got them. If you're a gamer, you'll know what a D20 set is. It's a set of a D6, a D8, a D10, a 12, a D12, a percentage die, a D20, and a 4, a D4, which, if you don't know, I can show you. I can show you on my other set because they're not see-through. Because I did get another one. I don't usually buy this many sets of dice, but I just kind of went crazy. So, yes, these are... I got these from... Oh, Kitty Clack. Oh, Kitty Clacks. Here we go. Kitty Clacks. They are really cool people. And they have a bunch of different colors. And the funny part is like, I would normally pick like purple and blue or whatever. And you can buy singles if you're interested. So, and this is a D20 set. And they all have cats, and I fell in love with them. And I thought this is the Bast. This color is called Bast. And they have calicos and different, all of their dice are named for different types of cats. I just love them. So this is a D4. It has 4 sides. And so you roll it, and then when you roll it, whatever comes up at the top of the pyramid is your number. Obviously this is a D6. I'm pretty sure everyone in the world has seen a D6. It's the most common die. This is your D8. Yeah, this is the D8. I'm trying to figure out the symbol. Okay, so the cat is the high number on the die. So when people produce dice, and they have a symbol on them, you kind of have to pick a side to put the symbol on, and you can't put a number on it generally. So, and different companies do it different ways. Sometimes it's the highest number, sometimes it's the 1. In these sets, the highest number is the cat, which is my personal favorite, because you want to feel like you win. And although not all games rolling high is good, so that's an 8. I'm taking way too much time on this. This is your percentage die. It's 10-sided, and it has like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. You need percents for different things in different role-playing games and things like that. This is a 10-sided die. Ooh, it looks very similar. It's the same, it just has different numbers on it. 10 sides. This is your 12-sided die. And look, they have a little symbol that tells you which way is 9. I like that. And then this is the one in the center is the 20-sided die, which is another really common one. And the cat's the 20. So I thought those were so cool. I may pick up more colors in the future just because I'm weird like that. We'll see. I need to figure out what I'm going to use them for. Let's see. So that's my dice. I did pick up, yeah, a few minis because, he had the Headless Horseman. And I can open it because he's going to get painted very soon anyway. But, yeah, he's the Headless Horseman. And he's got a horse, obviously. He's in several pieces. I have to put his cloak on. I have to clean him up. These are all metal, so you can see he's going to need some definite filing. There's what we call flash. Flash is the little bits that that stick out from where extrude from the mold, we like to say. So you have to file those off when they're, you have to file them off when they're resin too. So he'll be cool. These guys are some pumpkin heads. You'll see they have little pumpkin heads on them. And then the rest of the stuff that I got was from he has a bulk bin. And so he had some more pumpkin heads. They're really cute. I wanted to do them for Halloween. I got a couple of those. He had some treasure. This is like a dragon. So, and he won't stand up because I need to extruding. See, I have to file all that off. So he has a head and a tail, and then I bought 3 humps for him. And what you do is you set him down, and he looks like he's coming out of the water. He's a sea dragon. I just thought that was so cool. And then I got a bookshelf and a table. See, the table has stuff on it, and there's some more little treasure, because we have some tabletop games that you know, you can use minis for, and it's just nice to have random minis. This is a skeleton crawling out of the ground, if you were interested in that. I got a couple of coffins because, well, I have never seen miniatures make coffins before, but who doesn't need that? And then here is a skull with an axe. It was so cool. So that's all I got that way. So let me get some games to show you. All right, so now we start with the games. I'll start with the 2 you guys, I think you all won't won't be that excited about. Britannia, this is a game that's actually been produced before. We have one of the older copies. I've never played it. My husband collects a lot of different war games. He loves all kinds of games, but Britannia was produced before. This is a new version with a dual edition in it. It was his birthday last week, so I kind of got this for his collection, but I will play it. I have not played the old version. It plays through the history of Britannia from, I think, AD 43 to 1080, 1085. You know, Romans, Normans, Norse, Saxons, all your basic tribes of old Britannia. So I'm not going to tell you how to play these games, and a lot of them I haven't played yet, to be fair. But you know, you got a board, you got minis. So, and if you're interested in anything, in a game you see and you have any questions about it, you can message me and let me know. And I'd be happy to answer questions. There are videos on YouTube that a lot of people that do videos on how to play games. So I'm not ever going to even venture into that. And then another little, I know this one's funny, isn't it? Blitzkrieg, World War II in 20 minutes. Who knew it could be over that fast? It's just a little quick kind of battle game about World War II. So we've been playing through some of these little 2-player games. I like them. They're not my favorite, but I do have fun doing, I mean, this is not your heavy war game. This is probably something that anybody could play It's got a little bag and screen. The bags are cute. You draw your army, which is these little tiles out of the bags, and that's how you get your starting army, and then you just kind of battle, and it's a quick battle game, because sometimes it's nice to play a 20-minute game. I have board games that could go on for 4 hours, 5 hours. I have board games that play in 5 minutes. So there you go. Then I got Adventure Mart. I guess I should tell you, this is a Hub Games. The other two were PSC games. So this is a little deck builder. So a deck builder, if you don't know, is when you're collecting cards. Like, you know, you play a normal game, you have cards in your hand. Well, here I guess we want to say purchase cards with points, or however you do it through the game. Because like I said, I haven't actually played this yet. So you add cards to your hand that you then play. So you don't have a starting card deck. You build it through the game to give yourself more abilities and things like that. So it's, for all intents and purposes, kind of a card game. But Rich told me if he was going to teach somebody a deck builder, that he would start with this one, and it's super cute. Here's all the cards. I mean, there's not much in the box because it's a card game. But basically, you know, it's a deck builder, store management. You have a grocery store. And you're using your cards to manage your grocery store, and it's so cute. I just loved it. There's that one. Then a new one that he tried very hard to sell me, and it worked, I guess, is Kill the Unicorns, which I was upset, and I told him, I said, I cannot own any games that knowingly kill unicorns. And he said, well, he says, you're not actually killing the unicorns. He says, you're hunting them, and then you're giving them to the dwarves, and what the dwarves do with them, you don't know. So, but, you know, since Rich is my friend, I'm like, okay. So, it's mostly a card-based game. Like I said, I haven't opened these yet. It comes with stickers, which I thought was really cute. So basically, you have different, is there a picture of a unicorn card? No, of course there's not. There's different unicorn cards that you lay out, and then there's different little ways that you can hunt them down. You're looking for certain types of unicorns. And you can change their color by using little tokens in the game. You can change their color. You can change things about the ones that are out, so that if you need one, you can change it to fit your needs, and then you sell them to the dwarves, and whoever gets the most points wins. But yeah, it's a game about hunting unicorns. I have like a shelf of unicorn games, like Unicorn Glitter Luck, which is this European, literally like a 4-year-old could play it, and it is just nothing but happiness. I mean, nothing but good things happen when you play it. It probably takes you about 20 minutes. It's funny. So this is going to go with my unicorn collection, and we will play it. I play all my games, so if you know, saw them, yeah, you'd be like, what? You play all those games? All right, so the next one I picked up, and this one's been out for a while, but I'm a huge Floodgate Games fan. I have another one of their games called Bosch, which is about trees, and you have leaves in the game, and you lay them out. So Sagrada is by Floodgate Games, like I said, and it's a beautiful, and any game with dice is, of course, I don't remember when this one came out. at least 3, 4, 5 years ago. It's been out for a long time. But they have expansions now and stuff like that. So you have a cathedral, and then you pick a card, right? And you're going to slide the card, I think, into, I should have pulled these out. You draw a card in the beginning, and it has like a pattern on it, and you slide that into your window, and then you want to try to get the colors and the numbers of the dice, and you get points based on the dice. You get so many dice to roll. Where are my dice? Oh, here's all my dice. You have all these pretty colors of dice, and you roll them, pull them out. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played it. I have actually played it before. It's just a friend of mine has a copy, and that's why I've played their copy before. This is a fabulous game. It's a family game. You have a scoring track. So, oh, did I just put... No, I didn't. Okay. It's not hard to learn how to play. One of my favorites. Oh, and I got it signed by one of the designers, which was cool. So I picked up the Life expansion and the Passion expansion, and then I also got the 5 and 6 player expansion, because this is a... Oh, actually, you can play Sagrada solo, so it's 1 to 4 players. And then they have a 5 and 6 player expansion, which of course adds, if I can get it open, more dice, couple of windows, some extra cards and things. And all the expansions add different things to the game, which has been a while since I played, but you know, if you're interested. Ooh, look at those. Those are fancy dice. What do we have in this one? I took all the shrink wrap off when I came home. Ooh. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get these out and play them. And if y'all have, you know, if you all are, since we deal with games so much, you know, if anybody's like, hey, I was thinking about getting this game. Have you heard of it? Do you know if it's any good? Have you played it? Because the chances are either my husband's reviewed it. My husband has had to do an article on it. He writes for a magazine called ICV2. It's an online magazine. And, you know, or we've played it or we own it. So, fair warning, I have never played Cards Against Humanity. It's not my thing, and I never will. I'm sorry if that disappoints anybody, but, it's just not my thing. I play lots of games. There are very few games that aren't my thing. All right, so let me go get another stack. All right, I have the next stack. These are all yellow games. If you want to know how to spell that, that's IELLO. IELLO. They are a French game company, but they have a U.S. office, and my husband works on a lot of their games. So the first thing I got is not something that my husband worked on. I got an expansion for a game called Kanagawa, which is about making art. And yeah, Japanese art, I think. It's been a while since I played it. We've had it for a while. Oh wait, is it in the catalog? Let me look. So this is Kanagawa. It's a box with a deer on it, and basically you are trying to create beautiful art, and you can steal things from people. It's a really beautiful game. Oh, Kanagawa is cute. Beautiful. But this is an expansion to it. So it adds a few things. It's a beautiful game. If you're interested in seeing Kanagawa, like what's in the box, you probably find one. online, but I'm always happy to answer questions about it. So I'm sorry that's not terribly exciting, but anybody that has Kanagawa, hey, there's an expansion for it. So what is next? Some of these I have to look up because I don't know everything, and I have only been back from the convention for a couple of days, so I don't. So this is a game that my husband worked on. Oh, yes, different company. Hang on, I'm getting my my games mixed up. Okay, so Royal Visit by Yellow. My husband worked on this one. It's a 2-player game. And since he doesn't tell me about what he works on, prestige awaits your family if His Majesty and his court accept the invitation to visit your magnificent chateau. Alas, your detested neighbor has the exact same idea. So discover this engaging strategy. Oh, Reiner Knizia creates a lot of games. I actually know him. I have met him. He has a lot of good games, honestly. Very prolific. He does a lot of cute little small games, and he can also do big ones. So it's got like board, which is cloth, which is really cool. And then you've got your little character standees and some cards. I apologize that I don't know much. So basically, I think you're trying to get people to visit it's a competition to see who can get more people to visit their party or your court. Yeah, it's really beautiful. All of the Yellow's games are so beautiful. There's Royal Visit. Next one that I'm extremely excited about. So I have not played Sticky Cthulhu. I have played their other game called Sticky Chameleons. Basically, this is an amazingly fun game. Now, I think this one adds some more stuff. I think Sticky Cthulhu adds some different elements to the game, like it has some cards. So basically, it's 2 to 6 players. It's a very quick game. Obviously, it plays like 15 minutes. So you get one of these. I don't know if I can get them out of here. So I haven't opened this one up. So you know those octopi that would stick to the windows? That's basically what these are, and they would crawl down your window. All right. So you get one of these, and it's a tentacle. Now in Sticky Chameleons, you get a chameleon tongue, so it's kind of the same thing. So basically, you have things that you are trying to get. And this one looks like different. You have creatures, it looks like, of different colors and sizes. These are big compared to the other one. People. I don't know if you play a person, though. I'd have to investigate that. And I'm not really sure what the cards do. And you have these. So the idea is that you're oh, I think the cards make it more challenging. They're called curse cards. Keep one eye closed, stand on one leg. Oh my goodness. Okay. So you lay these, you punch these out, and you put them all on the table. Then, what do I do with my die? My dice, I took them out. And, oh, they're in my hand. That's why. Oh, they're sticking to my paper. So everybody has a tentacle, and you have a die. I can get it out. And so when you roll it, so when it's your turn, you roll it. And then whatever color, you roll both of them. Whatever color and whatever creature comes up, that's what everybody has to try to get. And these are all laying on a table. You have this big table, you punch these out, you spread them out in different colors. And so the idea is that you have to use your tentacle to get whatever color and creature came up on that die. And it's not yours until you get it back and you take it off of your tentacle. And so it's an amazingly fun family game. Anybody can play. It's not as destructive as you think, not nearly as destructive, but super a lot of fun that doesn't have a lot of rules. And you're just pelting everybody with in Chameleons, it's your tongue, and Cthulhu, it's your tentacle. So you're just pelting each other to try to get whoever ends up getting the thing. They're trying to pull it off of their tongue, and they're just pelting you with it, and it's so much fun. This one, Sticky Chameleons, amazing. Yellow games, totally recommend. It's just a lot of silly fun for kids and adults and everybody. I got Masterword, which William worked on this one as well. It's by Yellow. It's a word game. I don't know a lot about it. I know. This is what happens when your husband works on games. So you write words on the cards. You win the game as soon as a seeker places a solution card on the table with a master word written on it. So there's a master word written on a card, and then everybody has to guess what it is as a team, which looks like fun. I can't wait to play this. I don't know how many people. Oh, 3 to 6. 3 to 6 players, 12 plus, 15 minutes. It's not a long game. Obviously, you have to be old enough to know words. Here's another one that my husband worked on, Catapult Feud, and yes, there are catapults. It's a 2-player game. So there are actual catapults in here, if I can show them to you, because they're underneath the thing. So there's a catapult, and you're actually catapulting things across the table. I have... Look, it's 1 page of directions. You're trying to get things over the wall. A game of construction, destruction, or plastic bricks and figures. Not your opponent, pets, or people. That's cute. As general, you will lead your army to victory or to a devastating defeat. Build your castle to fortify your troops. Then use your catapult to launch boulders at your enemy. When all the troops of one enemy are knocked over, the battle is over. The winning army must have at least 1 troop standing upright. So you have all these things, and you actually catapult them across the table with your catapult. There's the boulders. Does that not look like super fun? I think it looks like super fun. Let's see. Sometimes the rules aren't big enough to have all the credits in them. But I'm excited. We're going to be playing this one soon. Don't get me wrong. I like heavy games. I play a lot of heavy games. Next is Cora. This is one of the really new games also from Yellow. It is a game about you're king of a city. I actually did play this one the other night. They had a party. Yellow had an event, and we went and played. Everybody gets a player board, which is your economy. You play, let's see, are they punched out? No, of course they're not punched out, because I haven't opened this game. You play either Argos. There's several different factions. Athens, Corinth, different city. And so you're trying to build your economy, and you're spending things to build your economy. It's a total, build points, but, build points and win the game. But there's lots of cards and things that you can have, that you can play. They're called, what are they called? Shoot. can't remember. There's a type of card that you can play that gives you either an advantage at the end or an advantage during the game. And it's ways to build up points. It's a fun strategy game. I mean, the first time you play, you're just going to be like trying to figure it out. It was a really, really solidly good game. If you like games like this, that's kind of what it looks like, laying out on the table. You can build up your military to buy points. You're just basically increasing these so you can buy things over here and play cards and try to get the most victory points at the end. But it's a really nice, we really, really enjoyed playing it. I thought it was great, and it's beautiful. So another yellow game. This one my husband did not work on. Ishtar. So Ishtar is about so she has given you water and you have to go out and make a beautiful garden, basically. I have not played this game, obviously, yet. It will be happening very soon. It has beautiful tiles, pagodas. Wow, monkeys and people that look like monkeys. Flowers. So you're just using, I think you get a garden. I think the idea is that you get a garden tile and you have to build your tile, and probably, because I've played games like this before, depending on where you lay your tiles and how you put your garden together, you gain points to win, and it's fabulous. You can look it up. I'm sure they have a video on how to play it. I'm sure somebody's done a video on how to play it at this point. I love pretty games. I even love not pretty games, to be fair. Who am I kidding? But it was just gorgeous. And a solid game. How long does it say? 45 minutes. So that's not bad. 2 to 4 players, 45 minutes. They say 14 plus, but usually, so here's people. Oh yeah, you probably have a pagoda, and whatever's surrounding your pagoda somehow is how you gain the points. I don't know what the gems do, but becoming a gardener of Babylon sounds like right up my alley. So I don't have to really turn off the thing to do the last part. We got an expansion to Aquatica, which is a Cosmodrome game produced by Arcane Wonders here in the US. It is a flippin' gorgeous game. This is just the expansion. I'd have to go. If you're interested in Aquatica, I can get the base game and show you. 1 to 5 players, 14 plus, about an hour. So what does it add? So I didn't know that y'all would be, I didn't think y'all would be very excited about an expansion, because this is also an expansion. Onitama, Light and Shadow. These are really cool if you like Japanese style games. This is an expansion to Onitama. And you have your little tile boards. I haven't seen these before. These are not in the other game, so, but everybody has a tile. It's a 2. Is Onitama a 2-player game? I think it is. The way they put it together and put it in the box is just amazing. They have really designed this well. It's totally designed in a Japanese style. The base game is very similar. It's a little bigger box. I think it is only a 2-player game though. Oh, this one adds ninjas. That's right. My husband told me that this expansion adds ninjas to the board game. It's been a while. I can't really explain what it's about, but message me if you're interested in what the base of Anatama is like, or look it up online. It's super cool, the way it's all put together. And am I going to be able to put it back in the box? Probably not right now. But it has cool, like everything is just small, very small, and very, I wish every game was put together like this. But, so that is what I got from Origins game-wise, and what my husband worked on. So there you go. Gamer haul. Maybe exciting, maybe not. Oh, and let me show you some video that I took. I took like a minute or two of video at the convention, so I'll show you that so you can see what it's like being there.
Just figure it out. Which way do you roll?
I've been rolling image out.
Image out. Image in.
That's the game hall. Got one. Secret Neighbor party game from Arcane Wonders. Who among you is the traitor? Creepy neighbor has something locked up in their basement, and it's up to you and your friends to reveal their plot. You'll need to use objects you find around the neighbor's house to locate 3 different keys, but there's one problem. Some of your friends are secretly villainous neighbors in disguise. Gotta watch out for those villainous neighbors. This looks fun. So, party game. Did you work on this one? Yeah. My husband worked on this one. All right, that's all the games finally. And then that's it, folks. So I hope you enjoyed. If not, let me know. Like I said, this happens once in a blue moon, but if you want me to show you games that we get, because sometimes my husband gets shipped games, sometimes we review games. If you're interested, let me know. It's a once every couple months thing, and I do game hauls maybe once a year. Because like I said, if you saw the games I have, I don't even know where I'm going to put these, to be fair. Because we have a game room that's covered in shelves, and my husband puts the games that he works on in his office, and I think it's getting full, so we're going to have to come up with something, more space, shuffle some things around, sell some things. Anyway, I've babbled. Thank you for watching. I hope y'all have a great day, and I will be coming out with lots of new videos this week. Color and chats. I'll do our love story, just like I promised. I have lots of buddy colors. I need to do October. I'm a little behind so far because of Origins, but I'll get it all put together. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.